Welcome to Streets of the U.S. Today, I will be discussing the Latin Counts. The Latin Counts is a street gang founded in Chicago in 1955. They are part of the People Alliance. The gang is very active in Chicago and has a large presence in Detroit. The gang is a criminal enterprise that engages in murders, robberies, and distribution of drugs. In 2019, a leader of this gang got 20 years in prison for a drive-by shooting that left one dead and 2 injured. The drive-by took place in a residential neighborhood in southwest Detroit. The leader was Christopher Rochelle. He was the president of the Toledo Mafia Counts, which is a subset of the Latin Counts that operate in Detroit. A total of 7 Latin Counts were charged for the crime. Alberto Jackson was one of the suspects involved and got sentenced to 30 years in federal prison. The victim killed was a fellow Latin Count. The authorities stated that the victim was killed due to friendly fire. In 2015, a Latin Count gang member ambushed and killed 2 people in Hammond, Indiana. The victims were gathered for a vigil outside of a home. One of the victims was a 16-year-old girl. She was shot in the chest once. She was trying to get younger kids to safety as she was shot. Eduardo Luciano was eventually arrested for the crime. He was found guilty of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute cocaine and marijuana, guilty of 2 counts of using a firearm to commit murder. He was a member of the Latin Counts, Hammond faction. Prosecutors stated that Eduardo and other Latin Counts gang members went to the vigil attempting to shoot rival Latin King gang members. The Latin Counts got to the vigil and opened fire on the crowd. The second victim was Christopher White. He was visiting family when this incident occurred. Eduardo and his 3 co-defendants pled guilty to all the charges. If you like this story, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.